Hello, my friends. It is your girl, Just Lovely, and welcome to the boudoir, baby. Y'all, I don't know why this shit got in my head. I think I was watching something on TikTok, and a lot of TikTokers they tell, story times. And I know that I've told story times about myself, but it's like general conversation. And I noticed that I haven't been getting a lot of views when I go live at 1 and 2. So those people that watch the replay might get a chuckle or kiki out of this story time. And if there is someone here and you drop down in the chat, just say hello. All right, so let's start. So this is the one of the most embarrassing things that I've ever done in my life. And I guess, a lot of memories are coming up because as Lady Nika say, next week I will be sitting on 2 quarters. 1 week from tomorrow to be exact, I will be sitting on 2 quarters. I will be at my 50th birthday. So a lot of memories have been coming up in my head. And one of the memories, so let me give you a little background. First of all, I came from a two-parent household until I was in 10th grade. My parents decided to split up, but then they end up being back together. So in sixth grade, my parents, we all lived together. And my mom, my dad, we all of us, my siblings, we was all together. Hey, how you doing? Two people up in the cloud. This is a little story time. So we all, we all together, me, my parents, my siblings, and basically, I'm in sixth grade. And this is something so embarrassing. Y'all don't laugh. I started to title this video so many things. It was gonna be story time. Am I a lesbian? Story time. Was I too grown and hot? Story time, story time, story time. Now listen, in the sixth grade, I can admit I had crushes, but not that many. I felt like the boys in my sixth grade class was really ugly. But when we are in, neighborhoods meeting up with family friends, my mom friends. They had some cute little sons or whatever. But in sixth grade, it was like, hey, he cute. Look at how cute he is. You don't really say too much because you're in sixth grade. So one weekend, my cousin, she decided we went to their house and she was like, can I please go back to your house and spend the night? And my mom was like, yeah, that's fine. But my dad was one of those people, no matter what, you can beg, plead, scream, holler. If you ask to spend the night at anybody's house other than his mother, it was a no. I don't give a damn who cousin, how long we been cousin, family, bro, all that. If I ask my dad, can I spend the night, he would say no. But if their kids say, can they come to our house and spend the night, my mom would say yes. She would say yes. So my cousin, she was like, can I come spend the night for the weekend? And honestly, guys, my cousin is a year younger than me. So she had to be in fifth grade. I was in sixth grade. So we sitting around, we going into the basketball court to watch the guys play basketball. We going to the game room, playing games, back in the day. And this was in 1986. So back in the day, you had to have you some quarters to go play Miss Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man was my game. I used to play Galaxy, and I also used to play pinball machines and what was that other one? Donkey Kong. Yes, Lord. I used to love to go to the game room and play me some goddamn Donkey Kong, baby. So we we um we done went to the little game room, whatever. This guy She was grounded on the motherfucker. Girl, when I tell y'all, I think that boy was in high school. She was trying to holler at him. They changed numbers. And we stayed in a house. And he stayed in some apartments up the street from the little plaza where the game room was. And so when we got back to my house, she oh, I'm finna call my friend. So she get on the phone and call the guy, and he say, let's let can y'all come over? And I'm looking like, girl, my dad'll have a fit if we went over that boy house. And she like, girl, you so lame. Come on, come on, come on. So we go over there. I'm sitting in the living room, and they go into the bedroom. Child suffer snoring like hell. So I'm like, what y'all do? What y'all do? And so she had pulled her shirt down and she had a hickey. And I'm like, ooh, what's that? Y'all, I was so fucking lying. I was like, what is that? Please just drop down and say, hey, just give me some type of interaction. Let me know that you're enjoying this. I see it's two of y'all motherfuckers watching. Just goddamn drop down. Shit. So I'm like, ew, what's that? And she's like, it's a hickey. And I'm like, a hickey? What the hell is a hickey? And she like, it's when somebody suck your neck. That mean they love you. So I was like, what y'all do in the room? And she was like, we just kissed. And she said that they hunched with their clothes on. So I was like, oh, okay. Now, mind you, I ain't never been around no boy. I probably said, like I said, I had crushes. I thought boys was cute during this time. I probably like the year before that, I probably like, ooh, boys nasty. But I probably was looking at guys from a distance and saying they cute, right? So we get back to my house and I'm looking like, so wait, can you tell me like how you get the hickey, what the hickey do? And then she like, it's just like, it's just when you kissing or whatever. Then she was like, let me put one on you. And I was like, you could put one on me? And she was like, yeah, I could put one on you. So I was like, okay, you could put one on me. So child, this mother, she don't put the damn hickey on me. Honestly, guys, to this day, I don't think I ever put a hickey on nobody. I don't think I ever had a hickey after that. And I know that when we was in high school, we called them passion marks. Passion marks. But I don't even think I had a passion mark in high school. I don't think so. Do I remember? No, I don't think so. So maybe now this motherfucker want to go live. Fuck her. I go later. So I got a passion mark. I got a hickey. She goes home, and I want to say that Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't think nothing wrong with it. I don't think nothing of it. So I go and I go to school, and I don't know. Me and someone at school, we started arguing and fussing. And she was like, you fast, you grown, you got a passion mark. And I was like, what? I'm still clueless. I'm still clueless. Like, I don't know. And even back then in sixth grade, the girls, they were more advanced than me because I know like the girl named Michelle. Oh, I tell her name. But she was in my sixth grade class too, and she had boyfriends and uh, all kind of stuff. I was just clueless, child. I was a real down clueless person, and so we got into it. She just kept picking, picking, picking. We get into a fight. At this time, neither my mother or my father realized that that was on me. And so when they called my mom to come up to the school to pick me up because they were going to suspend me for 3 days, I was like, I just didn't have, I didn't know what the hell happened. So my mom, she comes to pick me up. And she's like, so you got a passion mark? And I was like, "Y- yes. I just wanted to see what it was like. I'm not, y'all, I'm clueless. I'm so clueless. And I'm telling her, I just wanted to know what it was like. I didn't even know. And then my mom was like, so you been hanging around little boys? And I started thinking to myself, how in the hell did my mama know we went to that boy house? And mind you, I had not had any interactions with no boy. But I didn't know that that was, I knew that that was what happened, but I didn't get that from a boy. And so when I explained to my mom, I was like, Mama, listen, we went to this boy house. She had a passion mark or a hickey. And so she asked me, did I want her to put one on me? And I said, yes. And my mom was like, that shit so damn stupid. No. Do y'all know my mama took me to my primary care physician, and they did a pap smear and a pregnancy test on me, doing the most, doing the motherfucking most. I was so upset, y'all. That was my first time ever having a pap smear. I didn't understand why I was getting this damn pregnancy test. I mean, she explained to me why she was getting the pregnancy test. And I had already explained to my mom that I've never had been sexually active ever, ever. Never been sexually active. I never had any interaction with no boys or anything. In sixth grade, no. So by me being on suspension from school, that I had to stay home. My mom was like, when I get home, my house better be motherfucking clean. It better not be shit out of place. You on punishment. You can't go outside. So in a way, I was excited because I was gonna be able to watch Days of Our Lives, check in on the goddamn Hortons, and hell yeah, let me be at home. I want to watch Days of Our Lives, and I stay home, watch Days of Our Lives. I called my cousin. I was like, you got me in trouble. I'm on punishment. I went to school and got into a fight because they were calling me a hoe, saying that I was being fast and grown and all kind of shit. And there ain't nothing, none of that has happened. I'm just all out of sorts. Honestly, guys, I don't know what made me think about this fucking story, but if you have ever encountered anything like this, or you were ever accused of being grown and hot when you wasn't grown and hot, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And on that note, since the two people that watched this video live didn't want to drop down and at least say, hey, bitch, then y'all have a good day. And look, y'all, tell me happy birthday next Sunday. More than likely, I will come live and talk about it. One of my family members asked me if I was going to create a gift wish list on Amazon. I've been kind of working on it, but I have not. If you think I should do a gift list, a birthday list, then comment that below as well. I thank you all for watching. Hey, twin. Twin, you were grown when you were young. Listen, twin, I had to come and tell this story because I kind of saw a similar story and it made me think about this issue that happened to me in sixth grade. And this is like the most embarrassing story to me simply because I think I got in trouble for no reason. I think it really did put a scar on me. And I feel like basically, I just wanted to know. I didn't know. I guess I hadn't had the birds and the bees talk yet. And nobody talked to me about these things. I was clueless. I was clueless as hell. And it was so embarrassing. My mom took me to the family doctor and got me a pap smear and a pregnancy test. And that damn doctor even gave me a pregnancy test, even after they said that I was still a virgin. Oh my God, so fucking embarrassing. Like, oh my God. And the girl did the story time on TikTok. Her story was way, it wasn't, it was, it basically what she was saying was she was hot as hell when she was growing up. But I wasn't. Child, please, sixth grade. She talking about she was mature for her age. Sixth grade, child, I went in. I think, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little history, okay? In sixth grade, I was clueless. I was green as hell in sixth grade. And in sixth grade, I remember it like it was yesterday because the school that I went to, we used to have this big old field. It was a lot of gravel. And we had swings. They had like a basketball court. They had like what you call a area that was actually like asphalt. I guess that's what you could call it. And it was like where the guys used to play basketball, and they used to have us playing like when we did PE or whatever. They had us playing four square games like that. But for the most part, the girls used to sit on the bench. The boys used to actually be playing games or whatever. We'll be like, I know when I was going there in fourth grade, we'll be running around, like running from boys, running around, and then like by the time I got in sixth grade, the girls, we would chill, we'd be sitting on the bench. It used to be like a group of us. I'm still friends with majority of them. And when I go onto my Facebook page, I can communicate with people that I was in sixth grade with. One of my best friends, we've been friends since fifth grade. And she is a twin. Her and her twin sister, like, I think I put a picture on my community wall one time, and it's me and four other girls. We've all been friends since. Me and the twins been friends since fifth grade, and I met the other two girls in high school, and we all even went to the same high school. So we've all been friends since then. She said, "Girl, I had one in down sixth grade because of this fucking hickey." Now, I'm a late. I told y'all I'm a late bloomer. When all my friends was having their menstruals or whatever, I didn't get my menstruals until I got in ninth grade. I'm a late bloomer, and so yeah, I had a weird childhood. My friends, I think in sixth grade, honey, them girls was coming to school with they little, you know, kids. And I'm like, how I feel. And that was my biggest issue and problem. I always had questions. She said my mom had me as a teen, so she made wait, I can't even see it, Jesus. My mom had me as a teen, so I, I guess she made sure I was informed about the birds and the bees and when my women's health. Yeah, I think that my mom probably felt like I shouldn't know anything about this in sixth grade. But honestly, in sixth grade, there was a lot of girls in my class that was doing way more than me. I think I was just immature and just still silly child. I think even cause see back then when I was in sixth grade, my school went from kindergarten up to seventh grade. And when I graduated from seventh grade, most of the kids that I went to school with In 8th grade, they were already there from 6th grade because it was a middle school, and that went from 6th to 8th. So basically, I'm still in elementary school while other people in middle school. And mm-mm. And then, as me growing up as a kid, I used to be in so many programs and stuff like that. Both my parents worked. So after school, we went to the Boys and Girls Club, and I end up being in like the park cheerleading, part majorette, and stuff like that to keep me occupied. So I really didn't have time to have my eyes on no damn boys. My mom had me when she was 20. Yes, my friends in 6th grade, 6th and 7th grade were doing, yes, they were doing the most. I remember 6th grade, in my 6th and 7th grade, most of the kids in my 6th grade went to the same class. People that I hung with in 6th grade, even our 7th grade year, we all end up going to the same class. But one of the twins was separate. It was actually in my 6th and 7th grade year, we had two sets of twins. We had the girls and the boys. I'm gonna give them a name. The two boys, they were ugly as hell. The both of their names start with a Q. Cause I don't know, when I first started my YouTube channel, it's a lot of my Facebook friends. They come over here and look, so they don't know shit. Cause I done said they first initials, and then we had the girl twins was K and J. Their names was K and J, and we had the two Qs. And they actually split them up when we went to 7th grade, but we all was in 4th grade. I mean in 6th grade. And we all me and my best friend from 6th grade, we end up going to 7th grade class together. And I never forget this. I When we graduated from 7th grade, we sang Whitney Houston. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Baby, look, let me tell y'all something. If y'all watching this on the replay, y'all know your girl get off at 11 o'clock. So when I get off at 11 o'clock, I'm still wide awake. When y'all up in the morning, baby, I be knocked the hell out. So that's why I have been taking advantage of these overnight live conversations. But I'm gonna have to tell y'all, shit, your girl be fucking knocked out in the damn morning. Yes, come on, Whitney. Come on, Whitney. Child, look. I think that it's because we are coming up on April 14th. And basically, I've been having a whole lot of little thoughts within myself about like my childhood. And honestly, I think what made me think a lot about it as well is the fact that majority of the people that I speak to at work are senior citizens. And they be having me dying laughing because I be thinking that I've gotten older or I'm old. But these people be getting on the phone. I'm 83 years old. I be like, shut your goddamn mouth. I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell y'all something. I doubt when and this is my honest thought. I think that the only issue that when I speak with seniors is that they don't understand like technology and things like that. I think that when I was born, I've seen all the actual eras, right? Cuz I can remember way back when I was probably even 3 and 4 years old. I remember back then when TV actually went off. So because when TV went off, if you didn't know, TV used to go off. It wasn't even no infomercials, but TV actually went off. And when TV went off, they would play the national anthem, and there will be the American flag flying in the background. And then all of a sudden you'll hear poo, and it'll just go dark. TV went off, y'all. And so basically I saw that era. And then I think that when I was probably in fourth grade, and see, let me tell y'all something. I was the remote control, right? So I remember, like I've always said, when I was young, my aunts, they were teenagers. And then, the older I got, the older they got, of course. And they would probably be like, Sean, get up and turn the channel to channel this. So basically, in the summertime, we would be watching Days of Our Lives. And then we would change the channel. Yes, we got the same name twin. Basically, we would play Days of Our Lives. We would look at all the soap operas. And then around a certain time, they'll say, get up and turn the channel. And when I would change the channel here in Atlanta, it would be Channel 17, which was TBS. And TBS would be, if I'm not mistaken, what would come on would probably be Little House on the Prairie. And then, can I remember? I remember the Pink Panther, Carol Burnett. I don't know. It was those shows though that came on that channel. And we would sit up and watch those shows. I was the remote control. So I've lived through that era where we had TVs that you had to get up and manually change. And then I came into cable TV where you had to actually have the TV on channel 3 in order for the cable to actually work once they come and hook up the cable. Girl, cause I'm telling you, I used to be around my aunts, and I think my aunts, like, I was really young, but they were probably, I think the youngest one when I was like maybe 3, she was probably graduating high school. So when you're around that age group and the only thing they want to do is make sure they look at the damn soap operas, you get into them too. You get into them damn soap operas too. And then, like I said, I don't think that when I get into my 80s, I'll be one of those people like complaining about being in my 80s because basically, as time go on, I've learned a lot about technology. It seems as though we're going to be in a technological fear. Okay, so like this is my example. When the internet came out, I was one of those people that was always whenever we went to Walmart. Me, no, we ain't gonna complain. Whenever we went to Walmart, they used to have that AOL disc, and I remember I was like, we have to get a computer. See, by then we had like in the my story time, I was like, we went to the game room and we played Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and stuff like that. We had a game room. We went and played those games. Then they came out with an Atari, and you could actually play the Atari at your house. So for Christmas, I wanted the Atari. I got the Atari. I was able to play those games that I played in the game room on the Atari. Then they came out with the Nintendo. I got the Nintendo. I was able to play Mario Brothers and blah 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 blah. And then I kind of outgrew video games, and They came out with a computer, and I'll never forget. It was an IBM. I told my daddy, I want that computer. I want it now. I got a computer. At the time, it was a word processor. The only thing that I could do on that thing was actually type up memorandums. Yeah, yeah, I was cold, baby. Let me tell you something. When it came to that goddamn Mario Brothers, shit, when they used to slide down that flagpole, it was another. Okay, so then we had got PlayStation. When I got PlayStation, we had I don't know, was it Nintendo or PlayStation? I remember we had got PlayStation 2. And basically it was this game called Road Rash. Baby, you could tell me shit. I lied because I just said that I stopped playing video games because I was a real cold ass Grand Theft Auto bitch too, girl. I was in that was against me and my that was yeah, me and my husband, baby, we played some Grand Theft Auto in a heartbeat. You can't And then in Grand Theft Auto, I'm gonna be a bad bitch. You better put shit. But no, me, I communicate on a daily with older people. And I try and explain to them that because they be like, yeah, well, you just wait until you get in your 80s. Well, I actually have an aunt who turning 99 this year. She may complain, but baby, when I tell you she just is young and fiery at the age of 99, it's just what how you set your mind. And I was saying, well, shoot, next weekend, I'm going to be sitting on 2 quarters. Baby, I'm going to be 50 years old next weekend. I still feel like I'm in my 30s. I don't think that I'm going to be like that when I become 80. And I don't. I think it's all in your mind. Like, I thought when they first started talking about this AI stuff, I was thinking like, anyway, that's honey, please. Baby, when I tell you every day I get an idea, a thought in my head, and I go and fix up me an AI picture in a heartbeat. Like the girl who's on my community wall right now, I was like, do da 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 da. And it's just whatever's in my mind. However I think and say, I want to see somebody that looks like they're dancing in a plume of pink smoke, and their body and the smoke is reflecting off of a water that is the same colors as her and the plume of smoke. She's wearing a teal dress and her hair is in an afro. And she, baby, look, let me tell you something. Y'all better use y'all minds. I'm not gonna lie. When I first started seeing or hearing about I was afraid. I was like, oh my God, that really looked real. I think it was someone had created an AI picture of a bag of Funyuns and they had it as cotton candy flavor Funyuns. And that looked so real to me. And honestly, I can't lie. I was like, I'm going to the store and I'm gonna see if they actually made a cotton candy Funyun. There's no such thing. And when I saw it in my mind, I was like, that shit ain't real. Somebody done created a damn. You still an analog girl. I think we got to move forward because it seems as though that's how the world is moving. We're moving forward in a technological way. My whole point was with the computer when the computer came out and then they came out with the internet. whenever we would go to Walmart, the AOL people would be out there giving you out a disc. And the only thing you had to do was go in and plug up your house phone to the computer in order for you to put the disc in and get on the internet. That shit was weird as hell. And look at how far we've moved forward. And I could tell you this. She said, I'm with technology. I just keep it to a minimum outside of work. I want to keep going ahead and figuring and learning things because I'm afraid that I'm going to get like some of the people that I talk to on the daily. Like, I talk to people on the daily, and they always, first thing they say is that I'm too old for that. And I feel like a lot of times they say that is because they didn't try and learn the new systems and the way things are. Even with my dad, he would never get like a he didn't want a smartphone. My dad, he was okay with his analog phone because they still had phones that was kind of analog before he passed away. And he just died last October. And they had analog phones, and child, for the long, he got a smartphone finally, but it wasn't like a Samsung or iPhone. Even before then, he had a flip phone for ages. And I was like, shit, you might as well get one of them down. I can't think of the name of that. Is it a jitterbug? I remember the commercials that they used to play, and they used to be like for the old people. They used to call it a jitterbug. And we even they had a cell phone for like young kids to have. And you could only like programs, like, family members, they couldn't get on the internet. I think they probably had little games on there, but it wasn't like they could actually download Roblox or whatever that shit is. No. But uh, it was so hard for me to try and teach my dad how to use his smartphone. And I don't want to get to that era. And I did find that myself slipping into I don't watch TV anymore. I have cable TV. I don't watch TV. A lot of stuff I actually look at on my cell phone and apps. Now today I looked at Django. I don't know why I like that movie. I don't know why. I looked at Django actually on my TV, and I don't know. Django is like, oh my god, that right there. That's one of my favorite movies. But no, I had to come tell y'all one of the most embarrassing story times of my life. And honestly, I think until I turned like 38, I still was real. No, I am not gonna lie, because with my husband, we used to experiment on each other. And like some of the things that I did as an adult, it was like, everything we did was, dang, Sophie. Yeah, Sophie on her back just, she, she really having her a good night's sleep. But, you said, oh, I'm up to technology, but I don't want, oh, no, no, no. I don't want any of that. No, I don't. I don't want any of that. But we kind of experiment on each other. Like a lot of things. The my first was with him. So basically the first time was with him. Um the first time, you mouth play was with him. But that didn't even happen until I was like maybe 25. I guess he was like, this bitch so green. And y'all listen, and I know it's just me and you right now, twin, but if I get some replays, they'll be in on it. But the thing with him was he was a real hardcore cheater. And it was, I think he was going out experimenting with other people and trying it on me too. He'll go out and get new techniques and come and try it out on me because I was so green and I can't say innocent. I don't know how to describe that, but I was like green and I was like ill and no. I talked to I talked to this guy who I had met after me and him broke up. And he was like, I can't say that shit. That shit that embarrassing as hell. But he was like, after we had finally broke up, I think that maybe it took me like a year and a half before I actually went, gave anybody else a chance or a try. And when I actually met this guy, oh yeah, I got a story time for that. Let's get into it. One day, I was actually at a gas station and I was getting out to pump my gas. This guy pulled up on me and he was like, "Girl, look, if my mama or my grandmama rode past here and saw your fine ass pumping this gas and I didn't pump that gas, they would cuss me the fuck out." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, you can pump the gas then." I said, "I'll be right back out. I'm going to go ahead and pay for it." And so when I went in the store, I'm getting my little snacks. And I get up to the register and I'm like, "Okay, and I want you to put $40 on pump whatever." And they was like, "Nah, your gas already paid for. They already pumping your gas." Child, please, that shit had made me melt, baby. I was like, "Wait a goddamn minute." This nigga done paid for this. He done put the card in out there at the pump and he out there pumping this goddamn gas. And it was the line like, if my mama or my grandmama rolled past here and seen you out here pumping this gas, shit, you had me right there. So he was like, why don't you go ahead and give me your number? And right at this time, we got cell phones. I whip out my cell phone. I ask him for his number. I dial it and call him. And I'm like, lock me in. And he like, okay, I got you, baby girl. I got you locked in. Okay, so then we go out a few times. How can I put this? I'm gonna tell y'all something. So there is a famous rapper from Atlanta, and he and the famous rapper they actually started out together as a group. So basically, when they first started out, that was during the time where me and him met, and he would be like, "We're going to be performing." Yeah, I got to say this. With the Atlanta scene, when it comes to the rappers, I know a lot of rappers. I knew Gucci Mane when Gucci Mane was, oh, that little nigga right there. That's how I know Gucci Mane. Actually, I saw a picture of OJ the Juice Man. If y'all ain't never heard of OJ the Juice Man, where you been? But I saw a picture of OJ the Juice Man. He down in Miami, and he has a picture with these twins. You could tell they done got that BBL surgery. And honey, he got his hands all over their booties and everything. He stayed across the street from my grandmother's house. So I now that I think about it, a lot of rappers, I know a lot of rappers. So this guy who I'm talking about, he was a part of a famous rapper from Atlanta. They was in a group. At the time when I first started dating him, he would be like, "Well, we're gonna be performing at this club." Oh, wait a minute. Let me look down. I am a man. I am a man in Family Dollar tonight, looking like a cool cat dad that told me I was fine. He loved my hair, girl. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. He loved my hair, and I was tickled because he was so respectful. Right. Okay. That's the same thing that happened to me in Walmart, twin. Twin, I was in Walmart last week and I was trying to hurry up and go get Sophie some food and hurry up and get to the front because it was like maybe 20 minutes before it was time for me to clock in for work. And so I'm trying to hurry up and I ran back there, got Sophie food. And then I saw the guy when I was running to get the food. And when I was coming back towards leaving the area where the dog food is, he was like, "Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. You in a rush?" I was like, "Yeah, gotta go to work." He was like, "Your hair is so pretty." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And he was like, "Come on. What size shoe you wear?" And I'm like, "A 8." And he's like, "Oh, I can get them shoes for you. I can get them shoes for you." And mind you, I'm wondering, is you picking at me because I have these workout shoes, like they got like this real thick heel, and they some workout shoes. They ain't no brand name. I got them off of Amazon just so that when I work out, I can have the incline, and that when I'm working out, I got something that I'm not damaging some sneakers that I really like. Cause that would be what happened. Yeah, he come with the shoe game, baby girl. He come with the shoe game. And he was like, "Well, he'll put your number in the phone and I'll give you a call later on." And he texted me tonight, but I don't know. Cause okay, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get back to the rapper story. He texted me tonight and basically I had not programmed his number in my phone. But when he called me, his name popped up. And I had went over on Facebook looking for him. And I think that, I tried to put the face with the face, but I hadn't seen him but the one time and then I was in a rush. But I'm really thinking that this is the guy. And honey, he on Facebook with this girl and honey, they all in love. So I'm really like, okay, so back to the rapper. And then plus I told him, I'm like, "Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you out the rip. If we gonna entertain one another, I gotta let you know this about me. I have seizures and you need to know this shit because you just need to know this shit." Okay, so back to the rapper. And I thought that's why he had been contacting me. Okay, so back to the rapper again. God damn it, get to the rapper. Okay, so basically what happened was he would tell me like, "I'm going to be at this club. We're gonna be performing tonight. If you want to come by, just tell them at the door to let you in, and I get you some drinks or whatever when you come in, maybe some wings, whatever you want, whatever you want. You can have whatever you like. You can have whatever you like." Stacks on that. Okay, no matter. Okay, so I go in, right, a player. So I go into the club. He see me in the audience or whatever. He take pictures of me in the audience. After the show, we might take a few pictures together, and he will post these pictures on his Facebook. Now, let me tell y'all what happened. My aunt, no, it wasn't Goody Mob. I'm not gonna tell y'all. Now I know them too. I know them too. Oh, one. I'm gonna tell y'all this. One of my family members, she was, "Hey, this is Peaches." Brum, brum, brum. Yes, so Peaches is, well, she's actually divorced now, but she was married to an executive. And a lot of times I would go to the studio and I would see them. My crush is still Andre. Yes, that's my crush, still Andre. And whenever I'm on Facebook and she posts like she went and seen him playing his flute, and I be like, girl, I'm pissed off because you didn't invite me. You didn't invite me. You know I love Mr. Andre. Girl, I used to be like, oh my God, he's so fucking he's so fucking weird. And I love that shit. But no, not them. It's I can tell you that the guy didn't really make it, but the other guy who he used to perform with really did. I mean, he really made it. He made it. He made it. The guy that I had met, he actually had some legal issues, so that's probably why he didn't actually move on. Girl, yes. That's why we twins. Sophie like, bitch, you supposed to be asleep. I don't want Sophie up. Okay, so and he will post these pictures, videos. You know, he will post that all on his Facebook or whatever. And the day that I met him, I had this little thing at my house with a lot of girlfriends, one of my aunts, and when I had left them at my house to go and pick up some, stop, don't do that. I'm communicating here with people. So I had went and picked up a few more things like the gas station was across the street from a package store. So I think I had went and picked up some tequila. Hey Sophie, they said hey Sophie. I had went and picked up some tequila and ice and all that. And I had left some of the people at the house that was gonna meet me, and we were gonna sit around, have a girls' night, and little shit like that. I think we were probably gonna play cards or something, but honestly, I think we just sat around listening to music and talking shit and having us a few cocktails. So I was like, I had busted in the house. And I'm like, hey, I need somebody to come help me get this shit out the car. So me and one of my homegirls, we ran back downstairs. I got the bar, I don't went upstairs with the bottles, and then I got the ice, and then one of my homegirls, she pull up with some food and all that. So we sitting around, and they like, damn, bitch, you seem like you real excited. And I'm like, girl, I just met this motherfucking fine ass nigga at the gas station. This motherfucker said, hey, he said, hey, girl, I ain't finna let you pump that motherfucking gas. If my mama or my grandmama rolled past this motherfucker and sees you pumping gas, they'll whoop my ass. And they were like, what? He a smooth one. He think he bad. You know, and they seen it too. Hell, shit. And I telling them, and they ain't make so bad. They like, oh, what his name? I tell them his name. Then, I tell them this name, the name that he gave me, the name that he performed by, and I tell them how he looked. And I'm a very great descriptionist. If you seen how them AIs be coming out, sometimes they come out a little regularly, but for the most part, my AIs come out just how I explain them, just how I ask them to come out looking. So they come out. I'm very detailed when it comes for me explaining motherfuckers. So this is how I went. I said, "Oh, girl, oh my God, he's brown skin. He probably like 5'9". He got a fade and he looks so clean. When I tell y'all that motherfucker was smelling good, he had motherfucking polo. He had on a polo plaid shirt and some khaki, and he had on some little leather, little. They look like some polo boots or some shit. Now, mind y'all, this is like in 2013 ish, somewhere right in now. So back then, that was the shit. That was the style. And I was like, yeah, he was smelling good, polo down, had on a nice chain. Oh boy, he was in a damn Mercedes. Oh my God, oh shit. And I'm like, and his name was, I'm gonna say T. His name was T. So I'm explaining, I'm describing. I done explained how he looked. I done gave them his name and everything. And like I said, me and T, we done went out on dates. We got down, we going doing shows. He invited me on the road. We on the road going to different cities and towns. They performing. We having a good time. We chilling. Baby, we having a good time. So, damn. And the reason what made me tell the story, because we've been talking lately. I think the reason why we couldn't get along, because his birthday April the 10th. His birthday April the 10th. And we know how Aries are, right? We know how we are. We can be slick sometimes. Oh yes, he smell good, girl. We could be slick sometimes. And then, you can't, I be like, shit, you can't out slick the slick because I taught the grease how to slide, baby. You can't out slick me. Like, who the fuck you think you playing games with? And like I said, he was on the road and basically, every town, city, they don't heard about them. All the hoes trying to get in where they fit in. And I was like, man, I'm gonna let y'all have y'all little thing. Go on and have y'all little thing. Man, I done did that shit about 2 or 3 times. He called me. Okay, so after I had stopped talking to him. I stopped talking to him. And then, some of the people after he had posted me on his Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, pictures of me um in the club, calling me boo, all that bullshit. I guess everybody seeing it. So one day I got a message on Instagram and the person was like, "You a dirty bitch." And I'm like, "A dirty bitch? What the fuck wrong with her?" And she was like, when you came over my house, you seen D in my bed. So I had me and my ex-husband, we had went by our old friend house. And she had been a friend of mine for years. And actually, her son was an Atlanta rapper. Well, I don't think he was actually a rapper. I think he just was a part of the entourage of a real popular Atlanta rapper. And um that was like my nephew. I'm the auntie. And so basically he just passed away. I seen a lot of it on Instagram. I see it on Facebook. And basically that's what this guy T been calling me about for the last couple of days. He been asking me, am I okay? How do I feel? I'm like, I'm all right. I'm okay. And really, I believe he trying to get back in where he fit in. Cause he like, do you want to go to Belize for your birthday? And blah 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 blah. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Although I'm gonna be on vacation for my birthday, I ain't got a damn thing to do. Okay, but back to the story. So I get the message in my inbox and she like, "You're a dirty bitch. You seen." So basically what happened was me and my ex-husband, we had went over to her house and she was like, "Y'all could come on in the room. We back here watching TV." And she had two chairs on her side of the bed that you might call lawn chairs. They look like lawn chairs. You know, them plastic lawn chairs. They was on the side of her side of the bed. And basically, what happened was we sat there and talked to her. So my focus was on her, not the gentleman in the bed, simply because the gentleman in the bed was facing the TV and he never talked to us. He never looked at us or anything. He never gave me or my ex husband any attention. And she accused me of knowing that that was T in the bed. Since then, I saw her at Walmart. I came out of Walmart one day and my brother was standing outside of Walmart talking to her. And when I saw him and her talking, I rolled my eyes so goddamn hard. Them motherfuckers should have rolled out on the ground and on the damn shit. Meet me at the car because that's exactly why I was going to the motherfucking car. I was studying that motherfucking bitch. And then my brother was like, "God damn, how the fuck you gonna do that to her?" And I was like, "Man, fuck that bitch. That bitch goddamn accused me of some shit. And then gonna try and make me feel like I knew who the fuck was in her bed. Like I'm giving a fuck when I'm with my fucking husband. The fuck?" And then my brother was like, "Y'all should apologize to one another." Because he said, "I don't believe my sister would have dated T and she knew that was the guy in the bed with you." And so the other day when I was talking to T and I was telling him, she ain't talking to me because basically she said that you were in her bed and I saw you and then when we started talking. And he was like, "First of all, we wasn't even together when she was living in that place. So no, that wasn't me. That was somebody else." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But she mad on the motherfucker. Now y'all remember the day that I said I met him at the gas station and I went back to the house. I described him to the T. I had gave his name. I told these motherfucking bitches at my house what he looked like. Well, one of them seen me on his Facebook and Instagram too. And she said, "Oh, we used to go together." I'm like, "Damn, this nigga's a hoe." And she, for whatever reason, I know she couldn't have never said that. She seen I saw him with her or been around them two together because that could have never happened. And so ever since then, she had stopped speaking to me too. And I was like, you caused quite a stir up in my life. I said, lifelong friends and family. I said, the one of them I've been knowing, they knew me as a baby. So they've been in my life ever since I was a baby. And now she claimed that I took her man. And he explained to me, yeah, oh wow. He explained to me, he was like, "Man, look, that person right there, the one, the lifelong friend that I've been knowing since I was a baby," he was like, "She played too many games or whatever." He was like, "No, it wasn't anything serious with us. We just went out on a couple of dates too." He said, "But it wasn't anything serious with us." He said, "I guess the thing was is that they saw you on social media with me and they probably was wondering like why they didn't ever do all that stuff." But he said by the end, me or them had and we hadn't even been together during that time. And how could you know that me and them talked to one another or we knew each other? You couldn't have possibly knew that we knew each other. And I was like, right, because I didn't know. And I just don't understand why they had, showed their ass on me. And then by the way that they showed their asses on me, it put me in a situation where I don't want shit to do with them. Nothing. Yeah, all up in them, girl. I don't want shit to do with them. And so the other day we talked about a person who had passed away recently. And he called me today talking about do I want to go to Belize for my birthday? And I'm like, nope. I think he trying to get in where he fit in, but I think it's for the wrong reasons. I could say that. You know, I told him like I done been on a couple of dates, but I ain't been on a couple of dates since 2020. I ain't been on nothing serious since 2020. I say that. I understand that because she has no reason to be mad. I know, right? And then like when I was when I was at Walmart and I was coming out of Walmart and my brother was standing out talking to her. Um I think my brother made me take her number, but after I got home, I was like, man, fuck that bitch. Fuck her. Fuck that bitch and her motherfucking attitude. And then I'm one of them people that you can't accuse me of anything and make me try. You can't make me feel like you right and I'm wrong. I that's never been my MO. Especially when I know that I've done nothing wrong to you. I'm not going for the fuck shit. I'm not going. Mm-mm. I ain't going for that fuck shit. You can never make me. I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. You could never make me see the fault in me, cause I hadn't did anything to fault them. Neither one of them two. Neither one of them two. And I feel like even sometimes when people show who they truly are, you better believe it. You have to believe that this is the point of magnitude that they'll take things. And so, in order for me to protect myself, I have to keep my wall up. I really do. Will I go to this funeral? I may. And honestly, guys, the person who passed away is the one at the Walmart son. And I've been knowing her since when before I met my first husband, I used to date her nephew. I used to date her nephew. And her nephew stayed with her ex-husband. And she had three sons by her ex-husband. And I knew those boys when they were little bitty kids. I mean little bitty kids. And so we had been friends for years. But you win, you lose. And I think me about to sit on 2 quarters has matured me in so many ways. I have actually lived a great life and I feel like I will continue to move forward in life. And I think that I've gotten into a point within my life where I will be able to actually improve it, get back to the same standards that I was in before the pandemic. I do. I do. Before the pandemic, I think that anything that I was doing within my life, I travel. Travel. A lot of reasons why I never went to Las Vegas for, the Vegas gates and stuff like that is because they used to have it the week after our birthday. And the week after our birthday, I've already taken my vacation. And then y'all know I retired from a major airline. So shit. I'm taking advantage of my benefits. I am traveling, I'm on the go. And that's exactly what I plan on doing. I may travel with the club and I may not. Actually, I took a vacation for my birthday next week because I felt like I wanted to at least go down to Fort Lauderdale to my grandfather's property and see what's going on down there. And or I even thought about coming to DFW, to be honest, cause it's some things that it's some stuff in DFW that I want to do. DFW is one of the locations where I used to work with some of my Delta coworkers when I was in their facilitating department, and I would come and facilitate at the DFW call center. I would love to come there and see some of my old coworkers because I kind of miss them people too. But I don't know. Then we just had a major event here at my house, and so I'm gonna probably be doing a whole lot of spring cleaning that week. I need the time off work so that I can actually get things back in order here because we had a major event and I need to make sure. I want to too, Sean. I really, really do. But this event that I just had at my house, this event that I just had at my house, I really need to I'm gonna have to get a roll off and I got to throw a whole lot of stuff away. It's so much stuff that I have in my garage that needs to be taken to the dump to where I can't even just put it off on regular trash day. I need to get one of those roll offs and I need to just throw away a whole bunch of stuff. I need to throw away furniture. I need to throw away clothing. We had a major flood in my house. And we had to get a wet dry bag. It smells so wet. It smelled so wet where that the carpeting was wet and stuff. I think we may even have to pull up this carpet because I don't want any mold or mildew in my house. It smells so bad. I had to get I went and got like 10 of those Arm& Hammer what they call it. It's like a moist. It's supposed to absorb moisture in the air within the area. Generally, what you do is you use those for like your closet in places in your house that smell like maybe damp or drab or whatever. And I had to actually put like 10 of them things down to try and suck up the moisture in the room. I actually we used the wet and dry vac to actually get up the you know, girl, why are you changing my get off my remote control? I'm like, what in the hell? And you don't put it back on Django. Child, get away. Oh, it's on channel HBO. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a mess. I think that the room where the water at the most, we probably have to end up throwing away that sofa. I had it flipped over, but it's a mess. I have so much stuff in my garage because I don't want all that in my house meal doing. It was no no. I had to oh child, it was a mess. Right. And that's what I did. I have like those moisture things. I got like 10 of them in now. the moisture things, and then we had the people come over and do the carpet cleaning. They did a steam clean, and since then, this happened on Tuesday, and since then, it still have like that little wet smell. The carpet still haven't dried up. Um, but I had someone come in and sterilize and clean the carpet. But I don't know, like I keep saying, it smell like it's just a lot of moisture. I don't want to open up my windows. I got ceiling fan. I got a big old fan in there, but I gotta take care of that. So I think that with my vacation time that I took off work, I'm going to actually get a roll off, and I'm going to probably pull that carpet up and throw it in that roll off, and I'm gonna go through my closets and throw away from and clothing that I don't want. I'm gonna go through my closets. Oh girl, I know you ain't trying to go outside. It's Sophie. It is 1:35 in the AM. And you sitting up there looking at me like, bitch, you ain't gonna take me out. I don't want to go outside, Sophie. Look, oh, I hate going outside this time of night because Bambi and all her children be out there. Um, it's getting hot, child. It's finna be snake time. I like to see what the fuck going on. And she look like, yeah, bitch, put them damn shoes on. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. The sad thing is, I have to take her out. I can't just let her out. I gotta take her out. Hey, move your ugly ass out the way. I'm stay live, cause child. Let me turn the damn backlight on. Let me look out here. Yeah, I got to stay live, cause oh Lord, come here. Where you at? Yeah. Hold on, put you down for a minute. I got to stay live, child. If Bambi come and get me. Mm. Oh, I hate going out here at night. Yeah, I'm gonna stay live. I was gonna disconnect because I was about to lay down. Oh, and it's cold out here. Come on, come on. Hey, you want to go around pose? Ooh, we ain't going to the tree line tonight, boo. Oh God, I hate cause I can't see, and y'all know I stay in the damn country, so ain't no telling what be in them damn woods. Damn coyote might come out, and then we in the springtime. Ooh, child, no. You finish? She ain't even finished. She's still sniffing around. Oh God, and it's cold. My neighbors got their heater on. Ain't nowhere in the hell. My goddamn heating bill be like $6 to $8. I, my upstairs though, child, they be having that shit on. My brother be having the heater upstairs on 7 to 8. I be like, nigga, you be burning up. It be burning up here. Oh gosh, she got to take a dump. Nasty. When I get in the house, I got my the light that's on back here is very bright. When I get out, cause I have to go and get her a little wash up. So when I get back in the house, I'ma end my live. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. Let me give you your wash up. I had to take a dump. All right, Sean. Thank you so much for staying with me. I appreciate you for listening to my story time. Anybody else who come in to the video and listen in, I hope y'all enjoy the story time. Please give me a like and comment down below. And yeah, y'all, thank you. Um, I see y'all on the flip side. Bye. Good night, twin.